Hello dudes and babes, boys and girls, and everybody else who is watching. DT here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to episode 2 of Pokemon Go. So I'm currently level 14 and today we're going to talk about two things. Number one is Pokemons that I wish I caught or Pokemons I'm really hoping I'm going to catch in the next couple of days. And number two is how to properly evolve your Pokemon because I've made a few mistakes in the beginning and I want to share them with you so that you do not make them in the future. So as you can see, here is myself. I am Team Valor, Team Red. I am a quarter way through to becoming level 15. I'm really pushing for it. I'm taking walks and lunch breaks, and walking to work, the train station. I constantly have the Pokemon app open and going so that I can find myself, new Pokies and I can spin the Pokestops and get me some XP. So let's go ahead and check out my Pokédex so you can see what I have already caught. So here is my Pokédex. As you can see, I've caught quite a few Pokemons. I've caught 55 and I've seen 59. Now what this means is I let go of 4 of them. I couldn't properly catch them and they have escaped. Now number one, most regretted mistake of mine is me not being able to catch a Magmar. When I was watching a Shakespeare play in the Madison Square Garden with a friend of mine, she was sitting there and staring at me and she's like, "Are you really doing this? We're watching Shakespeare and you're catching Pokemon." And I'm like, do you understand? It's a Magmar. I have to try. So I basically ran out of balls. I've used all of the stuff that I had. I gave him the raspberry, the great ball, and he still escaped. And guys, I was so very sad. So let's go ahead and now talk about the things that I really want to catch and things that are on my agenda. Now here are my Pokemons arranged in the combat power. As you can see, I do not have anything that is really super strong, and therefore I have not been able to win anything but except one round in the gym that was level 2. So currently my Starmie is the strongest Pokemon and I am really pushing and hoping to get more so I can keep on upgrading and keep on increasing the combat power of my Pokemons. Now with that being said, let's talk about the mistakes that I've made. In the beginning of me playing Pokemon Go, what I would do is I'd find a Pokemon and I would try to immediately evolve it. That is a huge mistake. You do not want to do that. You do not want to evolve your Pokemon until it is completely maxed out because that will allow you to evolve it into the strongest version of its evolved self. So basically, if you have Drowzees is a very popular card for me, right? So I have 15 Drowzees, and if I was to go ahead and evolve the Drowzee that is combat power 156, that would not give me a very strong Drowzee. In addition to that, what you should do is you should power up the Drowzee until it is completely maxed out, and when it is, you will see the little rim of the rainbow that is right up there, change over here. As you see on Starmie, there's only a little bit left. When that is fully powered up, this is when you want to go ahead and evolve your Pokemon. Now Pokemons have various ways of evolving. Some of them only evolve one time, some of them can evolve multiple times, some of them can evolve into various things. And so if you're not a Pokemon nerd like myself and you do not know absolutely everything about it, there are actually guides out there and kind of little cheat sheets that you can use. So the one that I'm using most of the time is PokemonGoEvolution.com. It provides the entire breakdown of Pokemon in the number arranged as they arranged in Pokédex, and basically you can go ahead and check out. So number one is Bulbasaur, so you can see what Bulbasaur is going to get evolved into, and you basically will be able to do that for everybody. You will also see that some Pokemon actually do not evolve because they come in their final form, like Porygon, for instance. So I think it's a really useful tool. So if you're not, like I said, a total nerd, go ahead and check it out. But now I told you, about the mistake that I've made. I've evolved my Pokemons before they were completely powered up, and that was a huge mistake. I've wasted a ton of the candy, and of course I've wasted the Stardust, which Stardust is very precious. You really will need it, especially as you continue grow up, in your levels and as you continue to power up your Pokemon. So do not waste your Stardust. I repeat, do not waste your Stardust. So now that we've established that, now let's talk about the things that I'm really excited about in my personal deck and things that I'm really hoping to get. Now, of course, I'm very excited about Magikarp, but I only have 18 Magikarp candies, and that means I need 382, so I can do the next level up, or first I need to power him up and then I need to evolve them, and for evolving you need 400 Magikarp candies, so that is going to be a while. So I'm really hoping to be getting a ton more Magikarps. Now, what I am super duper excited about is I've actually found a Where is she? There she is. I found a Vulpix this morning walking to work. Guys, it is 91 degrees Fahrenheit this morning when I was walking to a train station. Now, if you're not a Fahrenheit person, that's like 32 degrees Celsius at 7 in the morning. And I saw Miss Vulpix and I was like, I'm gonna sit here until I feed her every last of my raspberries and until I catch her, and I'm going to catch her, and I did. Now, sometimes I'm not so lucky and like I try a few times and then they just evaporate and they disappear, which really is very, very upsetting. So I'm really excited about the Vulpix. I really want to I mean, I hope to find more so I can, of course, evolve her and power her up. Now, what do I really want? I want Eevee. I want Eevee so badly, guys. Every single gym that I go to is dominated by Eevees, and man, I have not even seen one. Like, where do you go and find them? Do you have an Eevee? If you do, I envy you. I am so jealous. I definitely do want to have Eevee, and I want to find a Cubone just because he's really cute. I don't know that I would spend much time playing him, but I think he's adorable. He's totally adorbs. What else? Who else do I want? Of course, I want to have a Charmander. I want to have another one of my executes, so I can, you know, continue to upgrade, power up my executes, and then I can evolve the execute. Of course, I would like to have a Snorlax. I don't think there's a single person out there who would not want to have a Snorlax. I would like to find more Lickitons so I can power mine up, and I think that is about it. So I would like an Eevee, I would like a Snorlax, more Lickitons, and more Executes and more Magikarp. So that's just only 5. I do not have any more at the moment. I find a lot of Drowsies and I find a lot of Pidgeotos and what else? Rattatas. I find a lot of Rattatas. And last week was kind of like a Dodo. I have no idea how to say that. Last week I found a bunch of Doduos, right? Doduo, I think that's the proper way to pronounce it. I actually watched Pokemon when I was a kid, when I still lived in Russia, and I did not speak English very well at the moment, and I watched it in Russian, so most of the names that I remember, like I remember them pronounced in Russian, which means that they're probably oftentimes do not sound anything like what they would sound in English, so please forgive my pronunciation right off the bat, but last week I found a bunch of Doduos and I was kind of excited about them, but then I don't know, I didn't continue to power them up because I'm trying to save the Stardust, because like I said, Stardust is really precious. Now I've also been hatching eggs. I've already hatched 4. In one of them I found a Magikarp, in one of them I had a Pidgeotto, one of them had Taurus, who was pretty high, who had pretty high combat powers, and the 4th one I do not remember what it was, so I am not going to make that up. I'm pretty sure you can find that in your journal, but I'm way too lazy to go ahead and look through it. So this is my current update, you guys. This is what's happening with my Pokemon Go, and I'm playing every single day. I'm taking lunch breaks and walking around and, you know, trying to look for every possible Pokestop and trying to look for more modules, you know, so I can place the module into, actually the building that I work at is a Pokestop, so you can place a module in it and, you know, and catch more Pokemon. So I just need more modules so I can drop them during the day while I'm at work and just, you know, catch Pokemons while I'm at work. How awesome would that be? So this is my update to you. You've asked for it, and here it is. Let me know what Pokemons you are currently using for your gym battles. What are the ones that you're looking forward to find? And what are the ones that you find most often? Like I said, like I found Rattatas and Drowsies and a ton of Sparrows. So let me know what yours are, and I will catch you in the next episode when hopefully I will be level 20 and I will find a few more Pokemons that I told you I'm really looking forward to getting and really am excited about playing with. So until next time, DT is out.